The Bulls leading by 6. Paul George is out there with Jared Dudley. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's Bradley Beal. And it's Maker in at the 5. And that's the group for Fred Hoiberg as we begin the second half. Now here's Irving. From downtown. They get it again. Maker dishes to Dudley. And it goes down 2 points. Dudley's got the first basket of the second half here for Chicago.
And that's how you want to come out of the locker room. He is fired up.
Yes, in the first minute or so, you knock down a couple shots. You are in rhythm.
Here's Smith. Barnes outside. Screen by Smith. Barnes kicks to Noel. Nowitzki for 3. Hits it from three-point range. Nowitzki's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And defensively, you've got to make a greater effort working over the screens.
Yeah, he could have made a better choice. He left him an easy one. Let's see how he plays the next screen.
Now, here's Maker. Back to Beal. Outside, George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Trains the three-pointer. George has got the lead up to 8 now for Chicago.
And that's from beyond, guys, right back at you.
This is looking more like an all-star game right now. Everyone launching from range.
Smith against Beal. Nowitzki for 3. And that one is off. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Pass to Dudley. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. And now it's a 10-point Bulls lead.
And that's 3 out of 4 now coming out of the break. The offense playing with a purpose.
Smith kicks to Barnes. There's a screen by Noel. And the pass to Nowitzki. Shoots over Dudley. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Dallas shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And he makes the first. Both free throws good from Nowitzki.
That's a huge advantage, having a big guy who can shoot free throws like this.
Maker with a screen for George. Out to the right wing. Maker passes to Irving. Outside for Beal. Bulls with the first shot clock. Irving from long range. Here's Dudley. And at last, they get one to fall. Dudley's got 6 points. Dallas trails by 10. Outside Matthews. We've got 1:18 left in the third quarter. Kicks it out to Nowitzki. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. The Mavericks shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. 1:14 left in the third quarter of the game. Smith kicks to Matthews. Nowitzki outside, 6 to shoot. Nowitzki sets a screen for Matthews. And Maker sends it back. And now here's George, the fast break opportunity. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Great way to see the alley-oop. That replay courtesy of Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. Dallas calls timeout.
And when you take a look at that shot chart, the amount of misses lately is really unbelievable.
You start to wonder, in my opinion, is it better to take everything to the rack now or to try at least draw some fouls?
Now, here is Smith. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Noel dishes to Nowitzki. He kicks it to Barnes. Shot clock at 6. He feeds it to Smith. From deep. Rebounded by Maker. Chicago leading by 11. Irving passes to Dudley. And the basket by Maker.
What I'm trying to figure out, why was their defense so much more suffocating in the first half? This does not look like the same team at all.
Now, here is Smith. Matthews, a screen on Irving. Smith kicks to Matthews. There's a screen by Noel. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Here's Barnes. And no good trying to get that one. And so it's Chicago. 13 points up at the end of the period. Moments ago from the huddle, let's listen in on head coach Fred Hoiberg.
Keep competing, guys. Keep competing. Hey, we made the extra pass.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter here. They've got Nowitzki. Smith is out there with Matthews. Then there's Harrison Barnes. And it's Noel in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Dudley. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. And George gets it to go.
And the point differential tells the story. Their two-way play has been outstanding.
You know, it's a matter of effort plus talent. You need both to dominate this way.
Irving against Smith. And Maker sends it back. And it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. Nowitzki a screen. 5 on the clock. Walks it again. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Irving. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. And the Bulls lead by 17.
And a lot to like about that play, particularly how it ends.
Yeah, at the rack. That's what you want in transition, a high percentage look.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. There's a screen by Noel. Smith kicks to Nowitzki. On the wing, Barnes. He's guarded by Dudley.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. The free throw off from Barnes. The Bulls leading by 15. Here's Beal. The shot's good on the assist by George.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Beal's gone 2 of 3 from the field. There's a screen by Noel. Here's Smith. And then Smith with the dunk.
And it was the screen there, guys, that freed him up as he ran his man into it.
And then it was all acceleration, GA, to the bucket right after that.
That was just a textbook pick that allowed him room, and he took advantage of it.
And so he hits the technical free throw. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Here's Maker, kicks it to George. Outside, Beal, shot clock at 5. Here's the screen. Here's Irving. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Irving's got 5 points now this quarter. Dallas calls timeout. They're behind by 18. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Yeah, the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they've got to talk about.
You know, for the most part, their perimeter D is holding up, but they might have to sacrifice some of that to close down the lane.
Wesley Matthews on the wing. He's covered by Beal. Matthews dishes to Smith. Over Irving. And that one comes up a bit short.
Not sure of the thought process on that one. Really bad shot selection.
Well, you're playing for the team, not just yourself. They needed much better execution that trip down the floor.
Now here's Irving. Back to Maker. 5 to shoot. Outside, George. There's the feed to Dudley. With the fadeaway. The shot comes out. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Here's Barnes. Can't cash in from close range. Dudley against Nowitzki. Now the dish to Irving. 56 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And the basket by Maker.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Outside Matthews. Smith outside. Nowitzki with the screen on Irving. Up off the screen. And then Smith with the dunk.
You have got to be kidding me. I mean, that's a point guard playing like a power forward.
And he can do a little bit of everything out there.
He is not scared of anybody. He knows he can play amongst the big boys, and he showed it.
Now here's Beal. The kick out to Irving. Back to Beal. 13 feet away. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. "15 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Smith kicks to Barnes. Smith with it. Pass to Noel. And Maker sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. For three, Smith. Bucket's good. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin, even early on in this one. And it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as